When I grew up in the 70s, the idea of being a nonconformist was everywhere. It was in the music we listened to, it was on the bumper stickers of the car in front of us, it was on the marquees at school, it was planned in the assemblies. We were a non-conforming generation of young people. Well, Romans 12, 1 and 2 says, I urge you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a holy and living sacrifice, which is acceptable to God. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what the will of God is, that which is good and acceptable and perfect and pleasing to Him. Well, folks, today I want to talk to you about nonconformity. The scriptures say that we are not to be conformed to the world. If you are conformed to the world, that means you fit in. You look like them. You do the things that your friends do. You say the things that your friends say. You go to the places that your friends go. If you conform to this world, you fit right in. But Romans 12, 2 says that we're supposed to be transformed. How? Not by just choosing to do different things, but by the renewing of your mind. In other words, I've got to change some thoughts in my mind so that my life can be transformed. And I want to be transformed. I want to look more and more like Jesus and less like the good old me. And therefore, I want to ask you some practical questions about things that maybe have been transformed in your life or need to be transformed in your life so that everybody else can see that you have proved what the perfect will of God is. When this video is done, look down below. Check out the discussion questions, the prayers, and the thoughts that I have written down for us. But right now, let me ask you this. Do you do things different with your time than the crowd you run with so that they can tell you've been transformed, changed? Do you do things with your money that the average person in your life would say, what are you doing giving your money up to this church thing for? Why would you invest money in a God you can't even see? See, if we're really transformed, we will spend time investing in people that the rest of the world has given up on. I don't know how many thoughts would have to change in your mind so that you could really be transformed. But I want you to pray. And I want you to say, God, change my mind about my money, change my mind about my calendar, change my mind about my friends, change my mind about how I view life. And give me something bigger and bolder that I can claim as the new purpose in my life. Give me a courage that I will step out and say yes to that little voice that you're speaking to me. Because after all, I know that you and we want to prove to God what that pleasing will is for Him in our lives. Join me. Let's be transformed. Let's not be conformed. And let's see what God does in increasing His influence in Yamhill County because of our life choices. Bless you, my friends. Until next time. Bye.